Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about 401ks. A lot of you are going to have access to 401ks through your work, so we're just going to talk about some of the basics. 401ks are for for-profit companies. These are companies that actually want to make money and grow money over time. Your investments are most likely going to be mutual funds. This is going to be an investment lineup that you have to pick where you want this money invested for you to grow your money. If you're not comfortable with this, there's a lot of them are going to have default options. Let's say you're not going to retire for another 25 years. So there could be a target date retirement of 2050. Pick that one, set it and forget it. Could be a really good option for you, so you would feel a little more comfortable with it. For tax year 2024, the max you can add to these is $23,000 a year. That is if you are under the age of 50. If you're over the age of 50, you can add your $23,000 plus a catch-up contribution of $7,500 for a grand total of $30,500. Okay? The money inside of it is going to grow tax deferred, which means money goes in, it's being invested, you can buy and sell your investments inside of it without any tax consequences at all, as long as it stays in the account. It's one of the best ways to grow your money over time. It's a great benefit of it. Not every company is going to give you a match. What that means is, let's say you make, let's make numbers easy, let's say you make $100,000 a year, okay? In this case, if you add 5% of what you make, that's $5,000 a year, they're going to match dollar for dollar of what you make up to 5%. So in this case, you add 5, they're going to give you an extra 3 on top of it, okay? Now, different companies have different rules. Some of them will give you a little bit more. Some of them will do, match up to 3% and then dollar for dollar after that, or some will even do half. So for example, let's say like a safe harbor company match, they'll do basically 50% on the dollar up to 5%. So if you add 5 of your own dollars, they'll actually give you 4%. Always look at these plan documents when you're going to sign up. And I plead with you, please add at least as much as they will match, because you're going to say no to free money if you don't. So please do that as much as you can. Whatever they're going to match, try to find a way to live without and put inside that account for you. You may have options of a Roth 401k. This is the normal traditional 401k, which is the money goes in, you get a tax deduction. So if you add 5%, that 5% you add in, you're not paying taxes on that year, but you will pay taxes when you take money out. So again, money goes in, you get a tax deduction now. When you go to retire, you're going to pay taxes on your contributions and your gains. The company, if they do a contribution, meaning a matching contribution, same thing. Money goes in, it's growing free from taxes, and you're going to be taxed later on everything. A Roth, you actually have 2 buckets, okay? You're going to pay the tax man now. So if you make $100 a year, you put 5% in, you're still going to pay $100,000 worth of taxes, but your contributions and your gains are tax-free. So part of your money is going to have 0 taxation in retirement. There's nothing better than having some money that's tax-free in retirement. But your company, if they do contributions that are matching, that money will be taxable. So you're going to have a mix and match, but I really prefer the Roth. I really do, if you can, because it is good to have some tax-free money in retirement, okay? Now, there's a lot of rules, a lot of regulations. Here's some of the basic ones. This is retirement money. This is not, today it's sunny out, so I'm going to go to the beach and we're going to basically take money out of this thing. No. You need to leave it alone and grow for retirement. If you take money out before 59 and a half, you're going to get hit with a 10% penalty. Yes, there's ways around this. We're not going to go into that today. But generally, if you take money out before you hit 59 and a half, you will pay a 10% penalty. And yes, you're going to pay taxes on distributions, but at least a 10% penalty you're going to start out with. So please leave it alone. It's for retirement. Some of these are going to offer you the ability to take loans. That sounds really enticing. Ooh, we can get money out of our retirement account early. Please stay away from that, because if you get laid off or you leave your job and you forget that you have a loan, you're going to pay taxes and a penalty if you're under the age of 59 and a half. So it can sneak up on you. But if you do take a loan, usually you can take $50,000 in a loan or half of your contributions.